Hi, everyone. Thank you for clicking through to the second edition of the Braintree SkyRocket Sessions with myself and Dimitri. The goal of these sessions is to shine a spotlight on Braintree and specifically BizApp's and own products. We want to create excitement so that you guys all reach out to Dimitri and I and take us to your customers so we can have more conversation.
Yes, Gareth, that is 100% correct. We want you to think of Gareth and myself when you think of business applications such as Business Central and own products such as Storefront. Gareth, what are we going to be chatting about today?
Dimitri, today we're going to be talking CRM, which is a customer relationship management tool, which for you guys out there is basically a tool that your customer can use to save all the information they want to about their customers and the engagements that they have with those customers from a sales perspective, from a marketing perspective, and from a service perspective.
Okay, so Gareth, as a salesperson, how does this benefit my customer?
So you're asking, what is a CRM tool actually?
Yes, but you already answered that question.
Well, Dimitri, there's various modules that sit inside a CRM tool, but today we're going to chat about the sales module and how it can help customers, right? So if you look at my slide deck, I'll give you a quick overview of what a CRM tool actually is. Essentially, like I mentioned before, it's a way to flow between various different functionality sets that sit inside the operational part of a business. So from storing the customer information, and you can store really cool things like my customer loves cars, and last year he went to Johannesburg to watch a race at Kyalami. Those bits of information might be valuable when dealing with that customer down the line, because it gives you an insight into how to build relationship with these customers. So it's a customer relationship management tool, right? So we store information that helps us know our customers better. It helps us provide a better level of service to our customers. We actually have workflows built into the system that actually allows it to operate like a customer service tool. From a project service automation perspective or from a field services management perspective, if we are going out to service customers, we can use this tool to automate that whole portion of our business. And from a marketing and sales perspective, I mean, they speak for themselves. If we have campaigns that we want to run, we can use the tool to run our marketing campaigns to stay in touch with our customers, either via email or via WhatsApp or via text message. And from a sales perspective, which is what we're going to be talking about today, it's really, really nifty because it allows us to keep a record of all the engagements we have, from lead generation to quoting customers, to moving those leads and quotes into opportunities, to following that opportunity down a workflow or sales cycle right through to the close of that sale. And further to that, it allows my manager to go into the system and actually draw reports on myself and everyone else that's in the sales team as to my performance, what my forecast looks like, and what my budget looks like.
Sure, that is a lot of different benefits, and all companies clearly has to have it. So what is in it for the company?
So it's much of the same of what I just spoke about now, but if I can go to this slide over here, if you guys look, you'll see on the left-hand side is what I would call, the softer benefits of a CRM tool, and on the right-hand side is what I would call sort of the harder feature type benefits. So the aim of the game is obviously to get more sales, right? And the way that we do that with a CRM tool is, like I mentioned, we allow the customers to load, or we allow your customers to load information about their customers, pertinent information about where they are, what type of business they are, how many people are in the business, who's who in the zoo. It records information about whoever you want to record information about in that business, from an exco level right the way through to the various different roles and responsibilities. And it starts building out a central repository and one view of that customer. So if the person that's working on the account for whatever reason decides to leave the organization, somebody can just slot in and all the information, the historical data is there. It allows that salesperson now, and if you guys think about this from your perspective as a salesperson, you go out there and you see 100 customers on the road, and it allows you to make notes about those customers or those potential leads. It allows you to actually save information about those leads. Should you then go and see one of those leads and it becomes a potential opportunity, it allows you to qualify that lead into an actual opportunity. And then it will follow that opportunity, like I said before, down a sales cycle or a workflow through the quoting process, through the invoicing and ordering process, right through to close. And then it allows my manager to understand the sales cycle a lot better, because he'll be able to say, well, out of the 50 leads that I've loaded this month, I've managed to qualify 25 of those leads into opportunities. So my hit rate is 50%. And of those 25 opportunities, I've closed 10. So my close rate is about 10% compared to, you know, my colleague who might have a higher or lower close rate. So it allows for really effective management of a sales force, and it allows for excellent reporting. So my manager can go in at any time to the system and draw a report and understand where I am according to my number, from a day-to-day perspective, from a week-to-week perspective, from a month perspective, and annually. So it's a really, really awesome tool to help manage and drive more sales for my organization or for your customers' organization. So it really is the kind of tool that every business should have, and it makes a vast difference from the type of companies that are running their sales function on Excel. So I know I said a lot, but I hope that I explained the high-level view of what a CRM is. So it allows you to know your customers better. It allows you to retain your customers better. And you know, if you start grouping your customers into sort of segments, it allows you to attack and be smart about that type of customer, because surely if customers are similar, they would have the same issues, and maybe the similar sales strategy would work to generate more business in that specific customer vertical or segment. And it allows me to communicate with my customers better. And also it obviously speaks to the way that we keep information of our customers. It's safe, it's secure, and it's in one space.
Those are some really amazing PowerPoints. And I mean, just to relay it back to you for me. So if I've got a goldfish memory, I can still have these little pieces of information within the CRM to remind me that, hey, this guy did go to Kailami, let's bring that up. He loves racing. And then maybe we get the sale. And then on the other end, if I'm in management, I can actually use this tool to project our income and understand potential growth rates and potential patterns in our customers that would allow us to better deliver our product or our sales strategy.
100%, Dimitri, that's correct. So tell me, do we have anything in this space? What have we got around CRM in our product space?
So yes, Braintree has two wonderful solutions for this. The first solution we've been looking at is D365 customer engagement. And then there's a bespoke solution we've put together on the back of this called CRM24.
Okay. So if what I've spoken about, if we call that D365 customer engagement, how does CRM24 differ from CE?
So CRM24 is a very interesting sort of a product. It's something that is Braintree packaged to deliver a perfect entry-level solution for your smaller customers. It's quick, it's easy to set up, and it shows a rapid return on investment.
Okay, but is it the same as other CRM tools out there?
So great question. It's not at all the same as the other solutions out there, because it packs the power and the punch of the big expensive solutions that are out in the environment, but it allows for cost-effective growth. Now, for your small companies, this means a lot. It means really that as the company grows and more seats and or features are required for CRM24, the solution then grows with the company without increasing the cost. Now, this is a big win, especially when compared to competitors in the market such as SAP as well as Salesforce. Yeah.
So that's amazing. So that means that if the price point of CRM is scaring people away, we can offer them CRM24.
100% correct. So no matter what your customer says, you always have an ace up your sleeve.
Sure, that's a brilliant way to win customers, Dimitri. Guys, if you've enjoyed this, please click on the link below if you need to know more about CRM and if you need to chat to us. Click the contact us link in the mailer, which will be going out soon. Dimitri, why don't you remind the sales guys what's in it for them?
Sure thing. Just so you guys don't forget, 100% of revenue recognition goes straight to you, and then there's a 50-50% sales comp split.
Awesome. Dimitri, we are the guys with the answers. And remember, let's have more conversation.
Yeah, and remember, the more you know, the more you sell. Have a lacquer week. Sell hard and stay safe.
Cheers, guys.